Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to episode 7 of our Heart of Midlothian save. And today we have the festive fixtures against Hamilton and Hibs. And what did we get for Christmas, I hear you ask? We got an injury to our best player, top goal scorer and player crucial to the way we play, Stephen Naismith. It's about a month. He should hopefully be back fighting fit just after the winter break that's coming up here. But yeah, he's the only player we really have that can play as that deep lying forward and do it well. He's our top goal scorer and we're without him for a month. So Merry Christmas, everybody. That's what we've got. Now, since last episode, I should say today, it's Hibs and Hamilton, if I didn't already say that. So we end with a big derby at Hibs. I can't think of their ground right now. It's Easter Road. There it is right there. Just slipped my mind. All right, so since last episode, we've had 3 games. As you can see, things have gone okay here for us. They've gone pretty well. First up, it was Motherwell. It was a 3-0 win. It was Naismith, Suter and Mitchell that got the goals all in the first half. Job done there. Dominated the game more or less. They had a little bit more of the ball. The problem, not that it's necessarily a problem, but all their goals were from set pieces. A penalty, I think Suter's was from a corner and Mitchell's was, I think, a direct free kick if I remember correctly. Then we went and we played Livingston. Again, a good 3-0 win. And again, we scored all from set pieces. A penalty, I think again a direct free kick. I can't remember Alex Yakovenko's goal. But again, 3 goals, fantastic. But we're not scoring from open play. You can see again, we essentially absolutely dominated this game. Had all the ball, all the shots. Player ratings were good. Yeah, it was a good performance from us. Then we played Aberdeen. Now this was the first game we had without Naismith. He got injured the day before this one in training. Yakovenko put us in front, which was really good. You can see it was an even game. Both players had, players that played well on the day. Their goal's a little bit of a wonder strike. Again, it seems to be the weakness of Zalmau is shots from distance. He really has a difficult time stopping them for whatever reason. That's something I have noticed. The only thing I can think of is that it's the agility. He doesn't have the movement, I guess, to get across. Because his anticipation isn't too bad. His concentration's not bad. And it happens a lot. So the only thing I can think of, there's nothing else there that really would suggest that there's an issue. The only thing I can think of is agility. Yeah, I mean, otherwise he's doing okay. He got his little back pass jittered out of the way. So yeah, it's just a shame that that's been happening for us. Just a long shot seem to be our nemesis right now. Anyway, what that all means for the league table is we have kicked right up. We're in 5th. A little bit of a gap now back to 6th, which is good. That's important for us, I think. Only 2 points behind Aberdeen. It's already looking as though the top 3 have bolted. It looks like it might be a battle for 4th, and then hope if we don't do anything in the Scottish FA Cup that we can sort of at least be in a position to take advantage of one of the top 3 winning that by sneaking into European football. That seems to be the goal of the season right now. There is of course a transfer window coming up after this episode. So any thoughts you have on player transfers, let me know. But we'll sort of review all that next episode. But that's pretty much everything caught up on. Let's go and have a look at the team we're sending out to face Hamilton. Now, if you remember last time we played Hamilton, it was the first game in charge. We were 3-0 up, and then Zalmau had his 2 just absolute brain farts that cost us the win. You can see we're in good form. They're not in good form. They're sort of down towards the bottom of the table there. Scouting report, their standard playing style, attacking mentality. They are still, I'm assuming, going to go with the 4-3-3. 3 strikers is something I always struggle to set my teams up against. So we'll just kind of see. I mean, we did okay against them last time. It was just a bit of a incident, let's say, with the goalkeeper that cost us 2 goals there. There's the passing network. There's the key passes. They tend to be sort of straight, direct passes, so we don't want to push too high up the pitch here defensively, or else we might find ourselves getting caught out. Now, without Naismith, this is the formation. We're going back to this one. 2 reasons for this. The second is that we don't really have anybody else that can play. No, it's this formation, isn't it? That can play sort of the deep lying forward role as well as Naismith can. The only other option is McLean. It can do it, but he's not really as good. So this way, what we do is we get what has happened there. We get all our best players in the team in positions that they're familiar with. I mean, Uche has done quite well. So it's Zalmau in goal. It's Garuccio because we do have an injury to Mitchell as well, which is a shame. Herring, Suter and Smith. I think this is sort of 3 of our best back 4. Cochrane and De Jong in midfield. Claire comes in to play this shadow striker role in place of Naismith with Yakovenko on the left. It's Uche up top. Let's go. There is a goals of the month at the end of this episode as well. As I said, a lot of the goals are from set pieces, but there's still a couple of decent ones to have a look at. So we'll go and have a look at those after the Hibs game. What do you want to say here? Go out there and prove a point. I want to say what I want to say here. we've been in decent form, haven't we, really? I expect nothing but a win. Let's keep our good form going. The Aberdeen game was a bit of a weird one too, because it was the first game without Naismith as well. And so I didn't play this formation in that one. I played sort of just Uche up top, sort of in the Naismith role. He didn't really work as a pressing forward. It didn't really work with him as a target man because he's sort of a big, strong guy. So that's also partly why we've gone back to this formation for this game, and we just need to get through sort of the Naismith games here, or the Naismithless games here, and just try and keep getting the points here. We really do need, especially at home, need to be beating Hamilton. Ideally, we'll get something from Hibs as well, but I mean, you always want to win the derbies, but they're obviously, for whatever reason, they're a really good team this year, topping the table. So, if we can get a draw from their place, that would be a really good result for us. That's Garucho's done really well there. Can he pull one back? He can. It's back into the box. Tuesday. Oh, it's still there. Come on, boys. Oh, unlucky. Amazing cross. He did really well there, Garuccio, to track that down and then get a decent ball into the back post as well. We're more or less dominating the game. We just need to find the back of the net here, don't we? Here we go. We've got defender set piece now. Away. Oh! How has that stayed out? They're offside there somewhere. Let's maybe give this a demand more. Come on, boys. Come on. Let's go attacking. Coming into the break here. Hasn't been our best half of football, has it? Garuccio's having a stunning game. Aberdeen's taking the lead against Celtic. That's actually not good for us because, as I said, I think it's unlikely that we're going to track down the top three anyway. Let's go aggressive. I'm not pleased with that, boys. Come on. Come on, boys. Don't be stressed. Just relax. Still got a stressed out Uche. That's probably not a good thing. Tell these guys there's a little bit more to come. And yeah, I mean, I think we saw not that much from that half, but we didn't see anything from them either. Like I say, we are going to be a little bit disjointed because we have to change the whole way we've played. Yakovenko, that's not the best there, mate. I'm wondering if we don't exploit the flanks here, just see if we can get anything more from them with that. We'll be a little bit more expressive as well. Let's get creative. I don't like that Uche's looking complacent. McLean's on the bench. He's slow. He can come on and hold the ball up. I'm wondering though, on a booking as well. Let's show some passion. We're looking nervous as well. We need to make changes here, don't we? Oh wait, we have a corner. Now this is where we have looked good. Yakovenko gets the ball into the box. It's headed away. Tuesday's there. Oh, it's got in. It's an onside. It is. It might be an own goal. It might be Tuesday. It's an own goal. Don't care, to be honest. Don't care. We really, really needed that. We were not looking that good. And we've got a little bit of luck. It was a good drive in from Chu, I think, wasn't it? On the volley. That's really, really unlucky. It's a stunning drive. He hit that so well. But, yeah, I mean, it was a little bit unlucky. It's absolutely pinballs in there. Let's just go back. You know what else we might do is we might just go back to being a little bit more disciplined here. We will go on and make that change, though, with McLean. He's not a pressing forward, is he? He is a deep lying forward. He is naturally sort of the sort of player that we kind of want up there. But yeah, he's not. He's just not. What did he get creative? That's not what I wanted to say. That's not what's needed, boys. Don't get creative. Concentrate. Right, let's start shutting this thing down. What was I saying, McLean? Oh yeah, he's not quick enough, I don't think, and I don't know. I don't think he's going to quite get the job done for us. Celtics come back and got a goal back against Aberdeen. That's a good result, as I said, for us. All right, come on, boys. Let's see this out now, please. Excuse me, getting a little bit emotional here. Let's go defensive. This is 30 seconds to go. This should be job done. Tuesday has it. He hasn't had his best game other than that. Oh, what is he doing there? What is that? I should have sat the fullbacks too, shouldn't I? Cochrane and De Jong just exchanging passes. This is good. Get the Olays going at home. 10 seconds to go. They've done really, really well. Cochrane is wanted by Glasgow Rangers. Needless to say, we'll be doing everything we can. Celtics come back and taking the lead. Everything we can to try and avoid that. We want to keep him. That's not the best ball forward, but that should be game. Not as convincing as we would have liked. Again, you can see we're not scoring the right goals, but we've got the win. We've deserved to win. Defensively, we've played quite well, but that's going to be important against Hibs up next. I'm going to say, don't get complacent for the next game. So there we go, we enter the race for the Europa League. I should have to change that, I thought I already did that. Anyway, we've entered the race that I think with Celtic winning, they did end up winning, I think. So that will put us, up into 4th, ahead of Aberdeen. That's where we want to be. It's sort of the minimum requirement's top half, but I think that's where we should be looking to finish. Guys, right there, we have the derby. We go to Easter Road next. Okay, welcome back. It is the Edinburgh Derby. We're not the favourites of this one. Our form is a little bit better, though. To be fair, they've been in really good form. I think they lost last time out to Rangers. So, you know, how are they such a good team this year? It's really, really annoying. I take over at Hearts and suddenly Hibs are world beaters. Anyway, we're expecting them. They're a passing team. They're an attacking team. The analysis report, 4-4-2 is how we're expecting them to play. They did lose 2-1 to Rangers last time out. You can see they're a little bit narrow. We might be able to get down the sides of them. It's certainly something we'll look to do. There's the passing network. Key passes, a sort of little bit of a licorice all sorts there. And this is the team that we are sending out to face them. We're going with the same formation. What we are doing is we're being a little bit more compact to try and not leave such a big gap in front of our back four by playing with playing a number 10 role in there. So it's Zamal in goal. It's Garuccio, it's Herring, Suter, and Godinho comes in. Smith, it's a little bit tired after the last game. I'm not sure we would get 90 minutes out of him. So Godinho he's a good player. He should be able to do a job there for us. Cochrane and De Jong go in midfield. Chu, Claire, and Yavalenko continue in behind Uche up top. There we go. So it is a 4-4-2. This is, of course, the last game before the transfer window. Is it the last time? Suter's wanted by Cardiff in the Premier League now. We might have a really, really difficult time keeping some of these players here for next episode, never mind next season. Let's give the fans something to cheer today. So it might be the last time we see the likes of Cochrane and Suter in a Hearts shirt. I'll certainly be doing everything I can to keep them. But yeah, I mean, Suter, especially going to Cardiff, that could be, when the Premier League comes calling, that could be difficult to sort of see off. Cochrane's young. I'm hoping we'll be able to make sure that he doesn't go off to Rangers. In a way, I don't mind. There's a good ball in. It's cleared away. I don't mind losing players to to sort of the Premier League or just English clubs in general. A, because I'll pay a little bit more money for them. And B, that way they're not going to come back and haunt us, basically. Can Suter win that? He can. Into Cochrane too. Well done, Suter. Here we go. Claire goes early for Chu. Can he pick up a loose header? No, it was actually a good. Now this Pavlovic, we actually were going to sign him, and Hibs actually came in and sort of hijacked it at the last minute. But to be honest, he's a decent enough left back. It was sort of someone to come in and sort of challenge Mitchell this year. Ball comes in, there's no one there. Oh, it's a good save from Zamal. Challenge Mitchell this year and then be sort of a permanent signing, sort of take over for next season. The problem is that he's a Bosnian international, I want to say. Let's have a quick look at him here. Bosnian international, he's 30. He was decent enough. We might have even had him in on loan. The problem is that, the wages, he wanted like $3,000 a week when we were sort of going in for him. So I just kind of bailed out of it. He would have been a good signing. But to be honest, doesn't really matter. It was more one for, like I say, a sort of a short-term signing, kind of like Yakovenko is. So I decided in the end against it, and we're okay for left-backs this year, and then we'll just look to strengthen their long-term over the summer if we can. There's a good ball for Garuccio. He runs it down again. Good ball to the back post, headed away. Cochrane's there, in for De Jong. Cochrane again in space. Can we find that killer pass that we're looking for? Here he goes. That's a cracking ball for Godinho. First time in, ball. It's there. Hey, there we go. 1-0. 1-0 to Hearts. Yakovenko was it with a nice first time ball laid back across the goalkeeper. And Uche couldn't really miss in the middle, could he? This was a really good ball for Godinho. Look at that, over the defence. Godinho's in first time. That's how you play football, people. That was wonderful, wonderful stuff. It was like a pinball in there, just magnetised from foot to foot. Look at this. He's onside. What's wrong there? He's onside. Brilliant stuff. 1-0 to Hearts. Go on, boys. Let's give it a demand. Let's wait for this highlight to finish. Godinho throws it in for Cochrane. A cheeky little sort of back heel side flick, that one, wasn't it? In for Claire, for De Jong. He's got a little bit of time. Uche turns. Uche! Oh, that's magnificent from Uche! Turns the defender like he's not even there. He's just like one of those spinning doors at a building in New York. absolutely clueless, and Uche, wonderful, wonderful stuff. We will still give it a demand more, but look at this. He turned him. Look at that. Oh, it was magical. It was absolutely magical. Their goalkeeper's had a nightmare. He should have been doing a little bit better there. But Uche! Who needs Naismith? We've got Uche. Go on, son. All right, here we go again. Godinho in for De Jong. De Jong! Oh, it's off the post. That would have been goal of the season, surely. Now, is that the highlight? Let's hope so, because it's coming back the other way. And there we go. That does indeed end the highlight. We're only 20 minutes in. This game is just absolutely crawling by, really, isn't it? All right, come on, boys. Come on. Away. Uche's there. Gets it away. Tuesday with not the best header, to be honest. Kind of headed it back into danger. Oh, this is still in danger. Come on, boys. Goss comes in. It's a header. It's wide. Somehow had that covered all day long and twice on Sunday. Come on, boys. Come on. Oh, we come straight back. So many highlights in this game. I looked up thinking, oh, we must be almost at half-time after we scored that second goal. And no, we're not even halfway through the first half. There's Cochrane knocking one over the top for Uche to chase. Not really what's required, but Uche, he's a physical specimen, isn't he? So you kind of back him. Garuccio's done really, really well there. He's had a stunning episode, hasn't he? Both games he's done really, really well. Here's Cochrane, back for De Jong. In there now for Yakovenko. De Jong for clearing a lot of space. Look how much space he has. For Cochrane, look at Godinho again. He gets Godinho forward. Godinho crosses in. Uche on the hat-trick, of course. Tuesday. Oh, it's gone in. It's Uche's got a hat-trick. I don't know how that's gone in. I think they might have cleared it into Uche. It's ricocheted into the back of the net. That's a hat-trick for Uche. A hat-trick for Hearts. And wonderful, wonderful stuff. We'll throw out some praise now. They've earned that. Now, was this a clearance into Uche? It is. It is. Hey! Wonderful, wonderful stuff. 29 minutes in, we're not even half an hour in and we're 3-0 up. Where did this come from? This is table-topping Hibs, let's not forget, and we're absolutely destroying them in the derby. Let's get this clear though, please. Boys! Let's not give them away back into it, just over the bar. Oh, what a performance at Easter Road. Let's make it 4, boys. Let's make it 4. Boy, look at how much space Cochrane's in. Shoot! Takes his time. Out for Godinho. That wasn't really the ball that was on there, was it? It was never likely to find the target. And now we find ourselves up against the counter-attack. Can we get a block in? Oh, it's wide. I'm actually wondering if we go, look, maybe to counter-attack now. Because it's not that much of a one-sided game. We are just... I mean, one of their defenders having a nightmare, but I think we're sort of taking our chances, whereas they are shooting from everywhere and not really doing anything with it. A really, really good half football, that though, wasn't it? Let's give it... I think we're playing well enough. Let's give it a passionate well done, boys. I am genuinely happy with how that's gone. Uche with a hat-trick, 9.5 match rating. Do we want to go counter-attacking in this second half? You know what we won't do? We won't necessarily go counter-attacking, but we'll just sit our fullbacks. We don't need them bombing on now. Just protect the lead a little bit. I'm even wondering, do we take Claire off and sit a DM in? But we won't do that. We'll just sit our fullbacks, just protect ourselves a little bit from attacks. And yeah, just continue on. Here we go. 45 minutes and 49 seconds. Can we add to our lead here? Garuccio for De Jong. He's at space. He's got time. He's put it just over the bar. Let's just start with demand more. Let's not try and go complacent too early on in the half here. If you are enjoying this too, by the way, guys, make sure you hit that thumbs up. It helps people find the channel and the series and the video. And yeah, obviously, I'm very, very grateful for that. But this is absolutely stunning. I'm okay if we can just see out this half. That's fine. This hat is so hot in the summertime. I don't know. I shouldn't be wearing a hoodie either. I mean, it doesn't help the situation. But I am sweating. Come on, boys. Let's get this away. Oh, that's a good effort, but not what was needed from us. Just gives them a way back in, doesn't it? Let's throw out a concentrate. Just do a little bit of work on defending set pieces over the winter break. That's just sort of shown us we need to do that. We've lost the clean sheet, which is a little bit frustrating. But otherwise, it's not the worst. Oh, are we going to do a Hibs? Not a Hibs, a Hamilton all over again here. Let's throw out some praise. We're still doing well. There's no need to panic here. Claire's looking a little tired. He's not having his best game. I think one thing I've learnt from this episode is Claire he's better as a wide player than sort of in that shadow striker role. Here goes Uche. Can he get 4? Can he get 4? He slips the ball in for Clare. Oh, he's not too bad at the number 10 role, though. What a strike from Sean Clare. What a strike. 8th goal of the year now for him as well. And that is 4-1. And that ends the derby, doesn't it? That ends the contest. Stop the fight, ref. They've had enough. They've had enough. They're dead already. Uche drives on. And look at the run from Clare. Beautiful stuff. And first time. That's absolutely stunning. That's a goal of the season contender right there as well, I think. 4-1 at Easter Road. We've gone to their place and we've absolutely destroyed them. Do we want to make some subs here? Let's bring Bobby Burns on. We're trying to teach him a new role there, so it's a good opportunity to do that. We've got 5 minutes to go. Let's bring Irving on for Dijon as well. We're trying to give him some first team football. And there we go. Claire is looking tired. We don't really have anybody else. You know what we can do? We'll bring on Steve McLean. He can sit back in there and do that role. That's fine. Ball comes in, headed away, please, boys. Tuesday's there, flicks it on. Still, 2 minutes to go here, so there is time for this is a proper highlight. What I don't think there is time for is well done, Yakovenko. Now get rid of it, mate. Get rid of it. Oh, not the best clearance. There wasn't too much more he could have done with that other than just sort of clear it out into touch. Oh, it's a good save from Zumau. Excellent save from Zumau. He's having a much, much better game, isn't he, this time around? Saved us there. That was actually quite a stunning save. This is not quite it yet. Still 2 minutes to go. This will be a proper highlight. Can we add a 5th? Dare we dream of 5? Cochrane. Back for Burns for Cochrane. Come on, mate. Turns for Irving. Irving for McLean. What can McLean do? Can he slip a pass in? Tuesday finds Irving! Oh, decent strike. Unfortunately, straight at the keeper, but that was a really, really good hit, wasn't it? Lots of power behind that one. All right, from the corner, Yakovenko knocks it in. Uche! Just over the bar. 5 goals in the game would really... Oh, no, sorry. There'd be 4 goals to him, wouldn't it? Because Clay got the 4th. But this is going to be it. We've absolutely smashed them at Easter Road. It's the Easter Sunday Massacre. A wonderful, wonderful stuff. And there we go. Excellent, excellent win. Let's praise. Well done. And on we go. So there we go. We go back into the Europa League spots. Aberdeen had won the day before. So we had dropped back to 5th. But that was absolutely stunning. Champions of Scotland, you're having a laugh. So here we go here. So Neil Warnock is looking at Suter. What's he valued at? He's valued at 3.3. Is there a release fee in there at all? There's no release fee. I mean, to be honest, we'll be looking for about 10 million if we've got to sell him. We'll want some big money, and then we can look to reinvest that. He's a good ball-playing defender. I mean, physically, he's fine, but he's nothing special, I guess. But it's technically and mentally, I think, where he shines, isn't it? So yeah, we'll see what we can do to hang on to him. Look at this nice little run we're on here as well. A lot of draws in there, but that's fine. Let's have a quick glance at the table, and we can see we are... Could we dream of catching this top 4? What is that now? 7, 8 points? It's early days yet. 21 games in. There is still time. I still think... Let me know what you think in the comments. I still think our goal, the way that this season's developed, is just try and get that 4th spot, go as deep as we can in the cup, and just try and get ourselves into the Europa League for next season. But that is it for today, though, guys. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you subscribe, and if you want to know when I upload new episodes, be sure to ring the bell to get the notification. And we'll be back tomorrow. We'll come back after the winter break. We'll come back for the cup game. Do we want to see the first round of the cup? Let's skip the cup game yet. We'll wait and see, when we get in there a little bit further. We'll come back for Dundee and St Johnstone, I think. 2 home games in the league. 2 games that we will hopefully be winning. Kilmarnock's not the biggest game, is it? No. So that's what we'll do. We'll come back, and that way or should we do St Johnstone and Kilmarnock? And that way we can end the transfer window. Let's do that then. We'll do that, so that way the transfer window's done and dusted. So tomorrow it'll be St Johnstone at home, Kilmarnock away, the transfer window, all the try that again. We'll catch you up on all the comings and going to the transfer window. But until then, I've been Aussie Bill, and thank you so much for watching. And here are our goals of the month for December. Take care.